for grabbing those two, I believe. But Movistar Riders, they're going to be equally poised to try and do so, as it's going to be them on the CT side. Mopars mopping land. Not sure what he prefers nowadays. Used to be Mopars. This game, naming games, Moppy Land, we'll see. But he's either way had to fall away as Alex gets a bullet straight through the cranium. Nert's pushing in through Ivy. Will remove some Pius as well. This is looking like a nice little hit in towards the A site. Smokes to cover their advance as well. Should be able to get this bomb planted, no problem. Nert's though, tagged down low. Needs to be careful, needs to back away as Max taps in that bomb. Gets it planted, and now 3-on-5 retake is going to be difficult for the Movistar Riders. Luckily a smoke and a flash along with a kit might provide a bit of an opening in towards the site. Nert's just held off the angle by that smoke. Now the flashbang comes through. Don't stop him, though, because inside the smoke, he just keeps clicking, keeps tapping, and he takes off the head of Davy G. Surreal now pushing in, and with the help of Boros, they do close. Able to buy no matter what. See, Boros will still be a little bit light on cash, but he'll be able to get rifle and a bit of armor through, I think, so. Mopos again playing close this time with the rifle, and it works out a lot better than the CZ from last round, as he and Alex both pick up a kill apiece, whittling down this endpoint offense. And that's the bomb dropped as well towards the ramp. Some Pius on the AWP as well makes his weapon felt. Is now you just have these two alive. Maybe endpoint, maybe now's the time just to go for the save. Round is pretty much lost at this point. But Nertz, he wants it. He wants something from it, and he does find Mopos. They actually collapse. A free kill here, and Endpoint, they are able to just somehow bring it into a 2-on-2, 2-on-1 in a blink of an eye. Surreal and Nertz might just push this one across the line for Endpoint and keep this economy alive. Defs, the last one alive. The rest of his teammates have capitulated towards the A site. Scared to peek right now. 17 seconds on the clock. Nertz and Surreal, they're going to be creeping on in, not making any noise. They'll drop the smokes. That'll give Deaths the idea that they are still here, and they are. Molotovs holding back. Smokes restrict his vision, but maybe he could find the time in 4 seconds on that plant. It does get through in time. Death's not pushing through to deny it. He's scared. He doesn't want to risk his own life. He's going to try and play for the individual fight, see if he can catch one off guard. He wants to test Ivy first, but Surreal, he's holding this angle. He's got it every single day of the week. An endpoint in a 2-flank. Maybe try and catch a player off guard. Maybe just find some intel. Because right now, Endpoint have everybody over towards A, and some Pius lights it up with the first kill of the round. Mighty Max fall into that AWP, giving Movistar exactly what they need, despite the aggression that Endpoint are bringing here. And they throw 2 mollies, both of them extinguished. Nade does good work, though. Tags down Surreal, but the bomb's planted nonetheless. Alex, another good nade lineup, should do more damage. It just chips away on a couple. Not as much as you might expect from that one. As Movistar still have the man advantage. And Nertz! Oh no! He wanted to go for the fight. Surreal's flashbang blinded him up though, and now 2 easy kills come through for the Movistar side. You're left with Surreal and Boros. Another 2v5 for the ages? Probably not, but with the bomb planted, it's probably more possible than the previous one, but this time it is not going to work out. Trying to look towards mid this time instead of the B site, but Alex finding the boost angle onto Max. That's a nice kill, and they might anticipate that Max has been a bit of a outlier in this offense, as he's solo towards the A site a couple times, and that's proven to be true as Endpoint back away and split through mid. They do take control of that B site, get the bomb planted. Now it's up to Sun Pius and Alex to try and battle back in. Huge frag from Alex. He gets the double. Nertz on the Molotov though. Post-mortem takes him down, so that leaves his teammate Surreal 1v1 against Sun Pius. Deagle in hand for some Pius, not going to be wielding the AWP, and this one wants to fight close angles, knows he can hit that headshot with the Deagle, but as the smoke begins to fade, who's going to win it out? It is Surreal. 6 HP is all he needs. There's a couple. Some Pius on the up has been looking pretty good so far. We'll see if he can get the Movistar side an opening, but no, it's going to be Davy G finding that opening. Crucial's going to get caught out as well. He was looking to find Davy G, but Defs comes in. Beautiful support from him. Finds the different angle that Crucial wasn't going to be expecting. Was looking on the tight angle towards the stairs for the teammate. And that's a great 1-2 punch from the Movistar side. Love it. Love it. Star should be sitting pretty here. Davigi has been tagged down to just 2 points of health, so could be a little bit vulnerable. And he is playing very aggressive, but with the endpoint position over towards the A-ramp, he is not really in any danger unless he decides to jump here and kill himself. He just take the safer option of just dropping down a little bit lower so he doesn't take any damage as endpoint are going to push in towards this A site. Interesting smokes here, but it actually works out pretty well. Boros able to find 2 kills, but left solo as he loses his teammates. Surely makes this one unwinnable. 16 HP, he goes for the reload, and Davigi is going to be on the flank. No chance for Boros. Advantage for the Movistar side. Some Pius might just double it. Oh no! Oh, that should have been a shot for some Pius. Fortunately, though, his teammates seeming to be in control of the situation here. Mopos over the top. Yeah, there you go. Takes down Boros and leaves it just up towards Max and Surreal. 2v4. We've had a 2v5 this game. I don't rate the chances of another 2v whatever here, especially not another 2v4. Unless Surreal can find something magnificent here. Only the one. His teammate trades. So a 1v2 for Max. 40 seconds on the clock. Unlikely at best. Especially with the positioning from Defs, who should be able to take him down here on the rotate over. If the camera ever decides to switch. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Max? Taking down Defs. He was wary of that. He was actually very expectant of it. Takes the kill. 28 HP. A winnable situation, but with 10 seconds on the clock, that molly isn't going to do too much to stop Davigi. And there you go. Start. Would be rolling. Some Pius. Beautiful work on the AWP there. 2 nice kills come through. Obviously, the first one a bit of a freebie, but the second shot was quick, precise, and gives Movistar a huge advantage in this round. As now 5 on 3. Crucial, does he find the timing? Yes, he does. Mopos gets taken to the grave as Crucial looks for more. Davigi is in control. 2 kills from him towards Ivy, and he is just locking it down. Make it a third. And just aggressive from Alex. Maybe a little bit too aggressive, but he goes 2 for 1, so that's always nice. Gives his team the advantage. Mopos, does he find the timing onto a player here? Yes, he does. Surreal caught. Max on the Mac 10. Actually does get the long range shot in return. Wasn't expecting that one to work out too well against the rifle, but Crucial now, if he gets the time in, and he does, once again, he finds Davigi this time. Now Sunpai is locked in towards Ivy, needs to hit the shot, but Crucial hits it first with the M4. Mighty Max will be able to plant that bomb, get it down. Did he spot Def's arm there? I don't think he did, but they're going to back away towards Ivy. Def pushes forward, and Max on the Mac 10. Did Def spot out the player? Yes, he did. Nerds caught on the flank. There's another player, though, Surreal, who is ready to capitalize if they think they are clear. Mighty Max just spots out the glint of sun radiating from that bald head. I know the feeling. He catches the kill, finds the 4 on 4, and pulls Endpoint back into this round. Right now, things have slowed down. Things have quietened down. But Movistar, they're still setting themselves up for this hit towards the A site. The Molotov goes through. Davigi. Oh, he gets taken down along with Alex Max. Clinical towards the A site. Wants it all for himself. Defs is going to be able to take down Surreal, though, over towards mid. So now, Endpoint are in a rock and a hard place as they are getting dinked down, tagged down, taken down. Sunpius is doing God's work towards the ramp. Defs now comes in, and low HP for Crucial. 1 bullet would finish it. Endpoint. fights. Mighty Max, he finds the fight. Unfortunately, it's not one he wins out. It's not one he's really ready for. So it's taken down. Boros finds success over towards the B side. And off that single kill, they realize Endpoint that it's probably going to be the A hit here. And they would be right in assuming so. They've got the man advantage, and they've got the bodies inside of the site. Crucial takes a hefty nade, but still finds a shot with the AWP once more. Unfortunately denied by some Pyres, but a 1-for-1 leaves him alone. And he can't do it. Boros. Ooh. Needs to be careful. They're going to be aggressive, pushing him. He actually gets the first support from Surreal. Will take down the second as well, as Boros is left with 12 HP, but over the edge of the smoke, Davy G, that's a delightful, delectable angle. That at least finds one of these back in return, and with Boros, as I said, very low on HP. This is still winnable for the Movistar side. They're going to be giving up some of the site, a bit of damage inflicted, but Boros will fall. Some Pyres on the AWP, getting it working. And Nertz wants to try and deny the plant. That Molotov should do good damage. Never mind, it goes actually... It went a little bit deep, but it forces Davigi into the angle, and you're left with a 2-on-2. Crucial and Mighty Max need to try and get back in, but some Pyres on this AWP is going to be so deadly. Oh, that could have been the kill. Crucial will get it instead, and now you're left 1v1. Des versus Crucial. They know where each other are. Who's going to be able to win the straight-on fight? Is it going to be Crucial? Yes, it is. Endpoint finally get themselves the 12th on the board. Tie this game back. They are going to back away. They don't have the manpower to assault that. Instead, Mighty Max will be the first player to grab a frag in the round. Over towards the A ramp on that FAMAS. He works his magic. The Fies. Oh, spam inside the smoke. Gets a little bit of damage onto Mopos as Movistar, and still over a minute on the clock. They have time to work with. And Nertz just wants to deploy a smoke to give himself a better angle. As Mighty Max. Oh, this is tense. This is who's going to win the fight. Alan Max. Max actually gets the shot. The instant reply from Mopos. I thought for sure Max was going to get taken down there. Nertz tried to take a fight into it again, but some Pyres on the AWP is ready and waiting. Brings it into that 3-on-3. Out of the Endpoint advantage. But the rotations have come through for the Endpoint side. You've got Boros and Crucial. And with Crucial just gets his head ripped clean off. Boros inside the site needs to make a stand. First shot comes through. Second onto the AWPer. And now it's all onto Devs. Devs, he can't quite spray transfer. Of some Pyres in his AWP. He's been finding so many openings for his team. Was hoping he'd be able to do it again, but now they're left with 15 seconds on this assault towards the A site, and the rotations are going to be coming thick and fast. Mopos, though, he'll find the first shot. The spam from Nertz. It takes the trade. Crucial's going to push through for one as well. Defs, he's going to provide support as they try and get this bomb planted. Can Defs find the kills? Yes, he can. They're over the top, and they're throwing this. Movistar, oh, they contain the threat and end. So now, 55 seconds on the clock. Plenty more time than they've had in some previous rounds, and oh, that would have been a hugely important kill for Davy G. Unfortunately, Mighty Max is ready on the trigger, and he takes him down, gives the Endpoint side the 2-man advantage. And there's still, Movistar aren't really pushing in towards this B site. They're hoping that Endpoint are going to give someone up here. Alex will start pushing forward. He's going to get that bomb planted as long as he doesn't get finished off. But losing his support, he has no chance. Bomb can be defused. Last player is Defs, and he's over towards a ramp, I believe. Will be Endpoint tying things back up here. A pretty clean round. All 5 players staying alive. Good opening kill from Surreal this time. Nertz taken down. The second time of asking, and it's going to be Movistar tying things back up in this round. 4 against 4. And you've still got Surreal, who's left with 16 HP. He's going to be a weak link, a soft target for this Movistar Armada. Nobody ever expects the Spanish Inquisition, but Endpoint, can they withstand it? Mighty Max is taking heavy damage from the utilities. Had to smoke himself off, but Davy is taking likewise damage. As the assault will come through 15 seconds, they know to clear out Max. They do so fully blinded. There's only finite places they need to shoot at. And Davy G, Tech 9 comes through to trade out onto Crucial. Can Surreal find anything over the top? Can he deny the bomb plant? No! And he's left alone. Has lost his teammates. A 1v2, but the shots... No! Oh! Surreal! He almost does it! 13 HP! He's going to be able to get away. Despite being tagged up a little bit, as now the smokes and utility start to rain down on this B site. You can see the quick rotation from Endpoint. 20 seconds on the clock again. Deaths towards mid. Cut down by Surreal. That's a huge frag to find, as it allows them to focus their efforts inside of the site. But Boros, he can't hold his ground. Moppos will take him down, and now you're left in a 4-on-4, trying to push through. Good frag from Nertz, though. Anticipates the escape after that bomb plant. The flashbang is Crucial's actually going to undo Mighty Max. He wanted to push forward, but the flash blinds him up. But Crucial and Nertz, they're still doing the dirty work. It's all up towards Davy G, who can't. Wants to go a little bit inquisitive for intel. Maybe find a shot. Ooh, a foot spotted from Mopos. Well, the foot of Mopos spotted, but it's some Pius that finds the shot. And Mopos, he's able to double up onto Crucial as well, who has his eye averted. Push through mid, not going to find anything either, as some Pius is ready for it. He's been able to back away from that A site. No further contest over in that direction. Surreal getting tagged up by nades. It's just him and Max remaining, as it looks like the Movistar Riders are going to be able to tie up the games again, 17-17. And Endpoint will lose the lead. Mighty Max is going to try whatever he can over towards his B site, but unfortunately doesn't find anything. Davy G able to shut him out, and it's going to be Movistar. Aggressive here, the Molotov, to try and set up a frag for Mopos, and it works beautifully. Mighty Max at least trades out, but Mopos, he's looking for more. He's aggressive. It's a 3-on-3 Endpoint. They've managed to keep the ship steady here, despite the aggression from the Movistar Riders, and specifically from Mopos. And David G wants to fight. He wants to try and clear out Ivy, and he does. Nobody there. So he's going to be able to maintain control of that position. The smoke, however, prevents him from taking a fight onto these players' ramp. And looks like Endpoint are wary of this. They're wary of the potential of Davy G. As Movistar Riders rotate all their bodies in towards this A site. 48 seconds to play. Huge frag from Crucial. Takes some Pius out of action. AWP v AWP. And it's the Endpoint AWPer who gets out of it alive. Davy G has a gap in the smoke. Oh, this is huge. This could be the round. If Davy G is able to find a shot off the back of it. Oh, the foot! The foot shows in Crucial. He takes the shot. Saves his teammates around the edge of the smoke. Crucial is a menace to society. Move over to regroup with his teammates. As they again begin a aggressive push over towards this A site. Mopos hoping to find shots, but it's some Pius who opens it up. Nertz. No supportive flashbangs or anything. He just takes a drive peek, and now look at Alex. That could have been good for one more, but he only gets the first. It's still the advantage for the Movistar Riders, so Surreal starts to creep in towards the site. The AWP. Does it find the shot? Yes, it does. Some Pius finally shut down as Mighty Max. A huge frag through the Ivy position. Finds himself too. Crucial's taken down, though, and it's the IGL all alone, but he's going to keep on fragging and tagging the 1v1 as he takes down Davy G. He'll be able to get that bomb planted. Death's not going to go for the fight. And the smoke begins to fade, and it reveals Max. Movistar will take us to another OT. You'll find the shot. Can't Boros trade? No. Some Pius able to get out alive. Over towards the A side, it's Mighty Max, though. Trying to lead by example, finding the shots, trades elsewhere, and Max just continues his assault towards A. The bomb, where is it? Is it towards mid? Looks like it is. Mighty Max has basically cleared out the A site. As it's just Davy G alone towards B in a very odd round, but it works out nicely for T side of overpass. Deaths. Good angle here. Are they going to check for it? A flashbang would be huge, but he finds himself two massive kills. Can he get the third as well? Not quite. Boros will shut him down, but elsewhere on the map, Mopos found success as well, as Nertz is having to duel against some Pius. It's an awkward angle. The flashbang might just help him out, though. And now he wants to fight. He will take Alex, but now Boros left alone. Nothing he can do. Surreal now one shot to the head. Will take him down with the M4. But it's Mighty Max who actually takes the first kill. Alex aggressive. Mopos there to trade, but he can't keep himself alive. So Endpoint come out with a man advantage, and it's Nertz. who looks to push forward. 2 players still in defense towards this A site, though. You've got some Pius over towards Ivy is going to be a huge factor here. If anybody wants to duel him, they're going to be in for a shock. Potentially Boros to do so. No flashes again. Some Pius, he's just getting these free angles every single day of the week. No flashes. And again, he's just able to peek back in. Flashes finally come through, but it's too little too late because now you're left in a man disadvantage. Spam through. Does a little bit of damage, but not enough to really rattle some Pius. And again, he's just going to peek around the corner, potentially find more, but now being sandwiched between 2 different angles. He's left 1v1. Nertz is being heard, and Deaths surely not going to be anticipated. Movistar Riders do massive amounts of damage, but the follow-up nade tags some Pius down to 50. As Crucial spots out the gun barrel. He'll have the shot. Does he expect to play it close, though, as well? For now, though, Alex isn't going to peek. He'll stay hidden, hopefully. Maybe hoping that he might overstep the mark. And over towards the A site, Mighty Max is again turning up for his team. As now Alex starts the fight. Crucial caught off. And that's going to be a huge kill to find. It opens up opportunities towards mid. But with some Pius 21 HP and the man advantage still in Endpoint's court, things are difficult here with 40 seconds. 2 players still in defense towards A. It's Mighty Max and Nertz. And Max is still fragging out. Nertz provides assistance as they go 2 for 1 and just extend out the advantage for this Endpoint side. Some Pius will fall as well, and that's going to be Endpoint. Good nades early on. Nertz looking for damage, but so do the Movistar Riders as they want to try and explode towards this A site. Some Pius just get spammed down. Good kill from Nertz. Max finds one as well, and they're looking for more. They're looking for so much more. Nertz will finally get taken down, but it's a 4-on-2. Defs and Alex, what can they do? Try and give Movistar a chance. Try and take this to a 3rd overtime. It's going to have to be heroics. Mitchell lines himself up. He wants a shot. Movistar Riders biding their time, hoping that maybe somebody oversteps the mark, but I think it's going to be them. The flashbang is good, though. It forces Crucial off the angle. At least initially. A couple shots from Crucial not connecting. Now draws Mighty Max into the fight, and he might find the kill, and he will. Takes down Devs. Crucial follows up onto Alex, and that is going to be the game. Endpoint finally get it done in double OT, 22-20. Movistar put up a huge fight, but it wasn't